Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the Holtzman Zone. We're experiencing a heat wave today. I am in Chinatown for my $9 haircut, and I figured I'd give you a little tour of some of the downtown Chinatown in Los Angeles, California. And I don't have my glasses on. It's terribly bright. So I want to apologize in advance for any video that you might see today that is of poor quality and just not right. I don't have my reading glasses. I can't see the screen too well, but I'm going to try my best. So I'm in downtown Los Angeles, California, in our Chinatown. Okay, let's go first with this. If you can see this, that is the original General Hospital's, the hospital that's in the General Hospital soap operas. There it is, way out there. I hope you can see it. That big white building. The big street right below us is Broadway. Right in front of these big apartments. The building right in front, this large building, I can't even, there it is, I'm pointing at it now. That is the Metro headquarters. And right below that is the vintage United States Post Office on Alameda Street. And directly to the right, you can't see it, is Union Station. So this is on a hill above Broadway. Here is some new construction in Chinatown, and I guess they're completing this walkway. This will be nice when it's done. It'll go up the hill. It's our little Chinatown. It's not the biggest Chinatown. I think the biggest Chinatown outside China is in New York City or Vancouver. Not Vancouver, in Canada. Toronto, I think, has a huge Chinatown. And of course, San Francisco has a huge Chinatown. Here are some vintage palm trees. If these palm trees could talk, God, the stories they'd be able to tell. These palm trees have been here since, I don't know, 20s, 30s. So you've got a mix of old construction, and you've got a mix of old construction and new construction. And up on the hill right there is the parking lot for Dodger Stadium. When Dodger Stadium was built almost 59 years ago, 1961, it's one of the oldest ballparks in the Major League Baseball system. Here's some new construction, very nice. It reminds me of China. It should. I'm in Chinatown. Doesn't this look like a building you might find in Beijing? And here's a palm tree. Believe it or not, it's not as easy to trim these palm trees as you think. We had a terrible accident. One of the workers was suffocated to death inside these palms, and he was very experienced, and he was cutting the palms. All that dead palm has to be taken off, and for some reason the palms came down on top of it, and the poor fella smothered. Here's some more Chinese architecture on some of the new construction. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
And see the little corners on the top? Very nice. So we'll just walk down here, see what we can find. It's always fun to see old construction and brand new modern construction on the same block. Here's I have one of these trees at home, a couple of them in the bonsai. This is the gecko. These are very hardy trees. That's why you see them on the street. And they change color. And here it is. See the Asian pervasion here? Isn't that nice? Just one of the buildings in Chinatown. We'll get down to the end of the block. We'll be able to find out exactly where we are. Like I said, it's a heat wave. It must be at least 101 degrees today. And people are just getting out. I went in to see Cindy to cut my hair. It's a nice one up on the hill. I went up to get my hair cut, and Cindy said that she would call me. She's washing somebody else's hair right now. No doubt that that hair will be cut after the wash. I left my card, and she'll be nice enough to call me when it's my turn. I like getting my hair cut in Chinatown because it's $9. If I get my hair cut around where I live, it's $20, $25 plus a tip. It's $30. So, and I love coming to Chinatown. And usually no waiting. Most of the times I just walk right in and I don't have to wait. Nice balconies. And the Asian influence on these buildings. These look like jacaranda trees, but they're not. It's some kind of willow. Some kind of willow. And that's where we came from. I'll just give you a shot looking back up the hill. And we'll just move along and come on down. Maybe it's an acupuncture facility. Who knows? Got some trash pails here. This is overflowing trash pails. Sometimes you go into people's homes and their trash pails are overflowing too. I don't like to store trash in my house, so I take it out. Look at this beautiful pine tree. I take the trash out all the time. As soon as it gets a little filled up. I don't like to store trash in the house. That's an old pine too. God, beautiful. This is some kind of club, perhaps. Association of America, California, Mao. As everybody knows, America is a popular destination for any people coming from another country to live. And Chinese people love America. There's some big buildings up on the hill. Can you see them? And this is a beautiful temple here. Beautiful temple, Chinese temple. I've been to China, and I can tell you it's just like this. Clean as a whistle. If you look in that parking lot, you can look all around. You won't find a scrap, a piece of paper or anything. Hello, sir. Ni hao.
Yeah.
And ni hao in Chinese means hello. It's probably the only word I know. Ni hao. And this is a nice temple here. And when we get up to the corner, I'll be able to show you exactly where we are. That sign back there was missing the road. We had the cross street, but we didn't have the street we're on now. And there it is. Nice, huh? Makes you feel like you're in Shanghai. Yeah, Shanghai was like New York. It was just beautiful. If you love New York, you'd love Shanghai. I usually go overseas around this time of the year, September, October. Of course, now it's not the same with the COVID-19, but usually that's when everybody goes back to college and everybody goes back to school, and all the summer vacationers are over, and everybody gets back to business. And that's when I really like to get on that plane and fly away. I find it, and I've been lucky with the weather as well. So this is the Tanghai Temple. Chinatown, LA. Open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But that was before COVID-19. A lot of people want to know why they call it COVID-19. 19 is that means the year 2019. So they here's where you make your wishes. This is, I guess, a Buddhist temple. It's hard to figure out what kind of religion it is because like other countries, it's Muslim or it's Hindu or it's Christian. Or with the Chinese, you kind of don't really know what it could be because the Chinese are not. They're kind of dicey when it comes to religion. They really don't support a lot of different things. That's the Chinatown, LA. Champong Tang Hang Hong. Chang Chong Hang Hong. And there's the big drum. See the big drum over there? And some of the older homes. Look at the older homes here. Look at this one. Look at the eaves up top. Let me get closer. Oh, that home's been there for quite some time. Yeah. I'd like to live in Chinatown if I didn't have to be close to the airport. It's great. Look at the nice canopy on this tree, huh? You can tell the temperature drop. Just get under a shade tree and you'll just be fine. So this is Yale Street, 700 block of Yale Street. And across the street is Alpine. Ni hao. And there's some Chinese that maybe don't speak Chinese. I said ni hao, but didn't get a response. That was Yale Street you were on. I'll just cross the crosswalk. Sometimes these YouTube channels, they'll say I'll put the coordinates or the points or the location in the comments section or into the description. But to tell you frankly, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to use captions. I don't know how to do music. I don't know how to do a lot of things. So I'm just filming and talking and I guess trying to get away with it. Now this is where I get my hair cut. This is Alpine Street. And this is Alice Salon. And that's where I get my hair cut. And then I'll walk up, here's a water store in case you need water. And here's Hop Ling seafood restaurant is open. And it's Saturday morning. It's 1:15 p.m. in Los Angeles time. Here's a beautiful old house. Geez, I'd love to live right here in Chinatown in my own house. How great would that be? You could have Chinese food every day. Look at this beautiful home. I hope I'm not walking too fast. You're always on a time limit when you make these videos. You just don't want to take people's time. 14, not bad. Maybe I'll cut it off. See if I can make one long video without any cuts and I don't have to edit it. I did one on iMovie on the iPhone and then it told me it couldn't be more than 15 minutes, so I don't know. The next big intersection is Hill Street. Not to be confused with the television show Hill Street Blues. No comparison whatsoever. I'm going to cross against the traffic because I don't want to I can't waste time waiting for the light to change, or else this video is going to be 4 hours. I'm going to go up to Broadway. Broadway is the main drag. See this Dodger Stadium parking lot up there? See it? So that's how I used to. What I do when I go to Dodger Stadium is I park my car in Chinatown for $4, and I walk to Dodger Stadium. And it's up. There's the Superman building, City Hall. I hope I'm pointing to it. I can't see with this sun reflection. See it peeking up out of the top? And there's downtown. And there's that hill we came from. And now I'm gonna go to the main drag, Broadway. There's a Cathay Pacific, or Cathay Bank, Chinese institution. I was gonna open up an account here just to have money. They don't have a Chase down here, but never did that. Thought about it more than once, but never did it. Cathay Bank. So it's kind of a, I don't want to say sad, but it's just a little Chinatown. It's not like San Francisco or New York City or Toronto or any of your major Chinatowns. I think Seattle has a bustling Chinatown as well. But we love it. It's ours. And what are we going to do? You got to love your children, right? And Chinatown is one of our children. And this is the main drag right here, Broadway. I'll wait for the light to change. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. As I walk across the street, I'll be able to give you a view of Chinatown, Broadway, both directions. This is the north. You're looking at north direction. And this is south and City Hall. That beautiful building. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if Cindy called me to get my hair cut, because I've got my phone on airplane mode so I don't get interrupted while I'm making this video. But let me try to get a better shot here. Beautiful shot of that downtown. Okay, I hope you liked it. As I get run over by a car. Bye-bye.